we are live. What is going on? What is going on? Shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, and my TikTok family. Wasn't for you guys, none of this would be possible. Shout out to my replay gang and my overseas gang. And my subscribe gang shrinking by the day, by the hour, by the minute. Listen, guys. Women can't resist you, man. And when I say dominance, man, I don't mean like you dominating them. I mean like this, you're dominating aura. Like you can't be dominated. You can't be trolled. You can't be tricked. You can't be fooled. You know, there's no kind of a mental manipulation that can be sprung on you. You know, you're just forever, you know, in your masculine frame. And this is very dominant, even if you don't know it. Now, as much as you're trying to be moving in silence and being quiet and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter. Your aura speaks for itself, and unfortunately, no matter how much you move in silence, that aura is going to be dominating everywhere you go. And what the problem is, there's no problem with it at all, actually. What happens is some of these females feel that dominating aura, and it triggers some type of trauma that they've hidden, and they know that being around you is going to either reveal these demons, you know, or going to put them into some type of narc rage. And then again, revealing these demons, you know, you being the demon slayer that you are, right? You're dominant. It's nothing to do with like that alpha, like they try to mentally manipulate and dominate through words. No. I mean just the aura, the quiet confidence. You know what I'm saying? The ability to get things done, move in silence, have your small friend circle and a group of people that you go to for counsel, but mostly it's all just going to God, right? You only go to other people for second or third layers of confirmation, right? So it's that ability to be able to plan things out, write things down, have different schedules, stick to the schedules, update on the schedules, consistently work on trying to be a better person, that just has this dominating aura about you that women find irresistible. Now listen, you're not perfect, okay? There's little things here and there that bothers them about you, but you know, no one's perfect, and if they would introduce themselves, I'm sure you could find 1, 2, 3, or 4 things about them right off the bat. That lady keeps knocking. Listen, you guys, I came outside again to my mailbox, laying in the middle of my gravel driveway. This old lady keeps coming by and sideswiping, and then it keeps on driving. It's so funny. I caught it on camera the first time. Let me get back to the subject. You know what I'm saying? Knocking my mailbox off. You know, but listen, it's this dominating aura, and it's irresistible. You have women that don't even really normally too much care for men because they're borderlining, you know, two-stepping, you know what I mean, habitually line crossing, you know, into the bisexuality realm, but now they're thinking about sticking it out in the men realm. Like, oh, there's some men that can mentally stimulate me as well. Well, listen, there are, but we're not going to stimulate you, okay? You're one of those women that are, you know, any down low lady or whatever, negative, I'll pass. Honestly. And, you know, any lady that's not completely heterosexual, I'll pass. I'm sorry, ladies, but I can't do the bisexuality. I'm not here to compete with women. Y'all do so much to try to make men compete with women or whatever, and we're not going to do it. Y'all just want to keep competing with us in every kind of form and facet. But anyway, listen. This triggers certain kind of women that believe themselves to be females, which again is ridiculous, but they taking on the moniker of alpha, whatever. What does that, what sense does that make? I've been, you know, I was married for a while, but it's no excuse, but still, in my house, they weren't talking that kind of way. She never talked that kind of way. You know what I'm saying? She never talked that kind of way. But what's been going on in dating? Why are y'all letting women get away with talking like this? You mean to tell me you can't apply any logic when we're talking about, I'm an alpha female? So what does that mean? Because you say all alpha males do is some kind of way abuse females, so that means you're just going to abuse males? And what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? What are you saying? Oh, it means that I'm not taking on a... Sounds like an alpha male. It sounds like someone that goes down and does what he has to do to get what he needs. So, I mean, you can't, you know, double entendre, double wordplay, double spin it back. And listen, man, y'all doing some crazy things when it comes to your logic and your reasoning, and then the way that you justify your movements and your actions. Anyway, look, all the things about us, man, the way we think, outside the box thinking, the way we manifest, the way we don't even care what anybody thinks. We don't care about the social norms, the trends, anything social media wise, and definitely nothing to do with false idols like celebrities. You know what I'm saying? We're just doing our own thing, doing what God sent us here to do. You know what I mean? Have our human experience, live our best life, knowing that, we are. Must have been talking too much. Oh, no, I got somebody in here causing me issues. Okay. Hey, person, listen, man, let me get my video out, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my video out. Chill out, whatever you're doing. Let me give it a second to make sure that, sometimes when they do this kind of stuff, it'll have the lips not synced up with the mouth. Let's see what I can do here. Put that, synced everything back up. We work on things over here. You know what I mean? I gotta be careful what I say. But anyway, look, y'all. They're obsessed. They're obsessed with your aura. It's not. They want to find out more about you, but they don't know anything about you. So they're just obsessed with your aura. These women are obsessed. If y'all knew what they're looking at. They're looking at your hands, your fingernails. They're thinking that you're getting manis and petties. We're not. They act like they've never seen a guy wash his ass before. Bro, it must be slim pickings. It must be really bad out there for women, because they act like they've never seen a guy that's let himself soak in some water, take care of himself. That's that lady right there. That's her. That's that old lady right there. I guess she wanted to finish it off again for the third time today, or the second time today, and the third time overall. I thought she was going to knock my mailbox off. I guess the lights helped me out. Thank you. Thank God. Oh, man. What am I talking about? Felt vulnerable for a second. My mailbox is over there all vulnerable. But yeah, man, they're looking, they act like they've never seen a guy like, like when you hear these horror stories where women are talking about crazy stuff. I'm not going to even talk about what that Priscilla, the queen builder, was talking about. This crazy chick was talking to one of her loud. So she said something like some goose grease or something. It's some crazy shit she said, man, about some trifling dudes, what winds up between, the sack. Listen, apparently some women be having some bad issues. But again, it's got to be the guys they're choosing, because they're looking at me like, oh, you're a guy that's shining and I wash my ass every day, all day long. What you talking about? What are you messing with? Hey, what's going on, Reggie? Exactly, like, okay, like the if you have a good routine, you're not stressing, and even if you're losing some hair, I look, there's stuff online, man. I keep seeing things like where they're like having women with alopecia coming back from that. So if you're walking around with patched up hair, it's just you're being lazy, right? And like you said, having multiple grooming routines. And again, shout out to Reggie, salute, double salute. But if you have good routines or whatever, which I'm going to start doing certain things on main channel. I'm not going to give away all my secrets, but I might do some of my routines or whatever. But if you got some routines and you stick to them, man, and if you're just washing your ass, man, seriously, I don't know what these women are used to, but it lets me know that they're definitely allowing certain pookies and ray-rays that are not exercising good hygiene to get the goodies. So what gets me about it is, so what women are doing is allowing these pookies and ray-rays to show up trifling, and then they're following through. On some, you gotta see it through, my boy. I think's not. Let me tell you something. If I'm seeing a lady and I take off the panties and it starts smelling like clam chowder on a hot day sitting out in the sun, mixed with, I don't know, like some dirty socks off of some big funky ass, I don't even know, dude just got through, you know what I'm saying, I don't know what, running or something, like, nah, I'm out of there. I ain't gonna see nothing through, man. I'm out. So I don't have too many bad situations where I can tell you like, oh yeah, she smelled real bad. Once I smell, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm not here to teach you how to wash your butt or keep up with your pH balance or stop taking raw meat from random dudes and then blaming it on them. Well, if you're not taking their meat, then they can't knock off your pH balance. Let's talk about the real stuff here, right? While they're talking about dudes be knocking off, why in the world are you running around messing with a bunch of random dudes with no protection? Why are we not talking about that? Women say crazy stuff, man. You got to stop letting her talk fast and they'll talk with confidence. Just because someone talks fast and with confidence don't mean that they know what they're talking about. You saying anything, man. So again, listen, things like this, reading between the lines, I don't know why it does it, but for some reason, when a woman can't run her game on you, it makes her more intrigued into you, you know? And something else, I think this is the main thing about it. They know we don't give a damn about chasing them or what they got going on or what they want right now. Let's just be real about it. You know, for some reason, women want things they can't have, and we just don't care. We just don't care. And also, not caring like we don't care causes them to feel insecure, make them feel some type of way about approaching us with this huge fear of rejection that they can't. Now we see why they project that onto us whenever they're, you know, rejecting us and being like, why don't y'all approach us anymore? Because they have such a fear of rejection. A woman's fear of rejection is like a million-fold whatever you think you have. And you know what they do when they reject us, try to reject you in front of their friends and make it a whole mockery, you know what I'm saying, shaming you type of thing. We don't even do stuff like that if we're going to reject them, you know what I'm saying? And they still have this great fear of being rejected. So running around right now is a lot of women that are not your type that are feeling you because they just, even though they feel like you might reject them, they still want to watch you, study you. They want to feel like a guy like you still exists. You know what I'm saying? It makes them feel amazing, you know, for some reason being completely ignored by a guy that's on his purpose. It's like chef's kiss, you know, a perfect chef's kiss. It's crazy out here, man. You know what I mean? If I'd have known this, which I did, I was doing this stuff back in the day. Without knowing it, I was on my purpose, becoming an engineer and stuff, and women are throwing themselves. This ain't nothing new to me. Like, I've always done this. I've never chased women. But, like, now it's like, I'm not savage with it. It's just like, oh, okay. So most of them are like this. Okay, most of them need this. Okay, most of them are going to end up doing this. Regardless. Okay? Got the keys now. Your ass is grass. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. I got the keys now. No ma'am. No ma'am. We're not playing these games. We are not going to play these games. When y'all come towards us, we're going to be vetting y'all. I'm telling you, I'm going to do a strict 3 months where I'm going deep diving instead of in your body, into your history. Oh yeah, I'm diving deep. I want to meet the mother, the grandmother, if possible, on social media or in person. Sisters, if you have them, cousins, social media. I want to see old pictures you got to post it that you don't want to let go of. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what your Snapchat is. Oh yeah, I know all you got Snapchat. What's your Snapchat? You know what I'm saying? Listen, I want to deep dive. I want to figure you out. And if you're a complete dirtbag out here running around, slaying bodies and destroying kings, you're not going to be a king slayer over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm a demon slayer. There ain't going to be no king slaying. The problem is with me, I got too much of the hot box when I was younger. And I'm going to tell you right now, I had some really, really good women. None that were recent, none within the past 10 years. Okay? But like prior to 10 years, you know what I'm saying? Nothing to do with this ex and the ex before her. But like, you know what I'm saying? About 13, 14 years ago. Wow, I sound like I'm really hitting up in the age, man. But look, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. And the ladies I had, you know, I hate to do it 2 times in the same video, but perfect chef's kiss, man. And these women took care of me. And of course, I was young, dumb, and full of you know what, and didn't appreciate what I had when I had it, right? A really good woman. But again, I needed to know what a really bad woman was to really appreciate a really good one. And again, it ain't like I wasn't still getting mine, you know, meaning with the women I was with, you know, having whatever sexual experiences I was having with them when I was with them. Either way, good or bad woman, whatever. I've learned what I've learned, and I've realized that women chase us and want us way more than we want them. That we are the kings, and they want a king to lead them, period, point blank. The independent boss chick movement is a way for women to disguise their horrible egos and insecurities. If they're a boss chick and they have all this material bullshit and debt, then they can always fall back on it in the event they get rejected, a relationship doesn't work out, or they get around the girls, and seeing as how whenever a woman is with you, she's really dating whoever's around her that's a woman, because they're always competing, listening to whatever woman's around them's advice, going to them first instead of the person they're with. So you're really dating her and whoever else is around her. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of these kind of horrible women running around, you know what I mean, trying to mentally manipulate us into a whole bunch of bad situations, horrible relationships. You know, sometimes even decent women will try to mentally manipulate us without thinking about it, because they will study us knowing that that's weird if we were to do it, right? Then approach. If you're doing that, you're wearing a mask. You're wearing a mask. So how are you any different from a narcissist or any other kind of predator? And let's being real. You're able to hide it. You've been able to hide being predators all this time, but you know, it's Aquarius, you know, the veil is thin, and you're a bunch of predators running around here wearing masks, and then once you get bored in a relationship, you drop the mask, and the guy's like, oh, she changed, I must have done something wrong. Nah, homie, that heifer had a plan from the beginning. You never knew her from the beginning, homie. You knew a part of her, and another guy knows another part of her, and another guy knows another part of her, and no one really knows who she is but some of the family members, and even they don't even know who she really is. It's a deep rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? I was in too deep for almost 10 years, okay? So I got the expertise needed. You know what I mean? I'm dodging them like, man, like I'm a boxer or something, man. Like, it's crazy out here. Gentlemen, listen, your aura of your masculine frame is something they're not used to. Listen, I got my ear to the streets. I got the bird's eye view. I'm hearing things online. I'm hearing things. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all. You know what I mean? Word on the street is you're not to be messed with. Word on the street is they say your name and they get instant karma. Now, I know you're not putting it on them or nothing like that, but apparently when they say your name with any kind of ill intent, they're getting instant karma. I'm just being real with you. Word on the street is, man, you got married women wanting to rethink their options. Word on the street is you getting them hot and heavy, man. They so hot and heavy, they don't even want to tell you that you look good or you look all right. They trying to act like they can ignore you, like you don't know. I'm telling you. Word on the street is, listen, they like it. Word on the street is, look, these Sigma guys ain't to be played with. They'll walk away from it whenever you start to do any kind of fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I'm just telling y'all the truth. I'm like Neo in the Matrix watching these chicks from a bird's eye view, and they know I'll be watching them like they be watching me. I done figured out the game. So everybody want to study everybody, trying to be the first one on top of the trend. No, I'm the trendsetter, and now I know y'all doing that. You done messed up. Hey, y'all done fucked up and let the wrong one in. See, I'm supposed to work for the government and stuff like that, not doing things of this nature. Oh, I'm going to mess this whole thing up. I'm going to mess the whole thing up, okay? I'm going to have this whole thing rerouted and look at a whole different kind of way. Word on the street is these women know that you'll walk away from a woman like Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Sigma Jeezy. That's an old school Sigma. I don't care what he says. He moving in silence. He been writing songs about moving in silence. He was like, okay, you want to run to your family members and tell them everything? Okay. You want to bring your family members all into our house? Okay. See ya. Don't want to be ya. You know what I'm saying? Word on the street is, let me tell you. Stop, man. Before I end up getting banned on here, man. Shadow ban. I'm just saying this. Word on the street is they can't get enough of you. They looking at your hands, your feet. They looking at your face, your smile, your beard. They're looking for the smallest imperfections on your face, and they still like it. They like the imperfections. They like the things that are symmetrical. You know what I mean? They like your standard, you know, your basic standard features that make you handsome. I mean, they're even saying this. Word on the street is you more than handsome. They calling you pretty. You know what I'm saying? Pretty Ricky over here. Hey, they calling you pretty over here. You know what I'm saying? Word on the street is some of these chicks think that you look better than them. Ooh. You heard it over here. Listen, I have my ear to the street. I'm not even, this ain't me. What they say when the readers be talking, those readers be saying stuff like, don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. You know what I'm saying? Word on the street is you a bad, you know what? You know, word on the street is, I'm just gonna be real. Chicks that are good girls wanna find out what it do in the bedroom. Word on the street is they know you're packing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? As much as we're trying to hide it, they looking for prints in our sweatpants, man. Word on the street is they can't get enough. You can't hide. They're telling you you're a celebrity. Accept it. I don't care if you're a local celebrity, you're a celebrity at your job. You know, everybody's on social media. If you're not on social media, you shouldn't be watching me right now. You can't be watching me right now, right? You know what I'm saying? You're obviously on social media. And word on the street is if you're moving like a Sigma, you that dude. You are him. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get it, y'all. Let's maintain this masculine frame. We got Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? He's a Sigma. He's like the big dog doing it right now on a big scale, walking away from it like, yeah. Done. I got it. Well, I love this Sigma movement, man. A Sigma movement right here. He ain't telling nobody nothing but what he want to tell them, man. Like, he moving in silence. Oh, man. We're going to get some more music from Jeezy, y'all. Oh, man. Y'all don't know, man. I've always been a huge fan, so I'm so glad this man's single again, bro. He done grown up. He got his kid out the way. See, Sigmas move different. I recognize a Sigma when I see one. Jeezy's a Sigma. He's a lone wolf, man. He's like, nah, you ain't going to be throwing your family member. You ain't be telling them our business. Nah, you ain't gonna be trying to triangulate me. I see the writing on the wall. I'm Audi 5000. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all, look, peace, love, and light. Appreciate y'all. Remember the like button, share it live. And remember this, word on the street is, man, you ain't got nothing to worry about when it comes to women. They can't get enough of ya. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing what you're doing, man. Paying them no attention and getting the job done. All right? Peace, love, and light, y'all. Love y'all. Stay blessed.